Hello, welcome to my channel. Ignore the fact that I kind of just blend into the background. I forgot that everything that I own and everything that I wear is black. This is a problem. Welcome. Here, I talk about alternative fashion, and the first video on my channel, and the first video that I'm producing, is in fact starting an alternative wardrobe. Why? Because I don't have the one that I want. If you're trying to start an alternative wardrobe, or expand an alternative wardrobe, but you are also poor, this is a video for you. Welcome. Hi, my name is Eltonin. I stream on Twitch and I make YouTube videos. The first step to creating an alternative wardrobe is in fact looking at alternative pieces, and you go to Pinterest for that. Pinterest and TikTok and a little bit of Instagram, but I have no idea how Instagram works, and despite the fact that I own one, it scares me. You're gonna make two Pinterest boards. One is for feminine fashion. Two is for masculine fashion. Why? Because whether you're feminine or masculine or somewhere in between, you can separate them out between the two. And usually how I separate them out is all the skirts go to feminine fashion and all the pants go to masculine fashion. Because you'll notice as you collect different images, you'll find that you'll have a lot of trends within different fashions that you like. Like in my own Pinterest board, I mostly stick to masculine fashion. Do I play around with a little bit of femininity? Fuck yeah, of course I do. As you should. Clothes have no gender. So I only have my one Pinterest board because I started my feminine Pinterest board, but I never really got attached to it. I didn't really like it. Do I think women, men, and non-binary people look absolutely fucking amazing in feminine fashion? Yes. And then I have that board for me to look at pretty people and not a fashion inspiration board. I'll just figure out what about the outfits do I find a lot of trends in, and those are different things that I want or will need to get. Like layering, blazers, chains, layered necklaces, rings, shit like that. There's a lot of lists, but my little dumbass little goldfish brain cannot hold information unless I make lists. You're going to want to have two lists. One is for very specific pieces that you want to add to your wardrobe, like it's from a very specific brand. I want tunnel vision skull tarp with the arm warmers and cute creepy cyberpunk's eyeball hoodie. And then I also want a life. Then for the other list, you're going to want generalized items like trench coat. I want a black bomber jacket, varsity jacket, like solid black. I want black overalls. They're not necessarily things that I have a specific brand in mind or a specific place to get them in mind, but they are general pieces that I want. My thing is that either I like to thrift things, I like to make things, or I like to buy them on clearance. But thrifting can be difficult depending on where you live. Like, I don't live in a place that has a lot of good thrift stores near me. The closest one is a good 30 minutes away, which does mean that I tend to go to a lot of branded stores, essentially, because I have a mall that's like right across the street from me, which makes it very easy to shop there. I tend to shop at a lot of places like Marshalls and TJ Maxx and Ross. Ross is really good for interesting trendy pieces. I have a lot of pants and a lot of interesting tops from Ross. Marshalls is very good for basics. And now I do tend to shop at the mall, and what I can't shop at, I either buy from like Depop or other small businesses. I mentioned Tunnel Vision. Tunnel Vision is fucking incredible. I have a lot of wish list pieces from them, and there's a lot of different Etsy shops, and that's what I like to use a lot of TikTok for, is finding alternative brands that are like genuine alternative brands and not like drop shippers. Fuck drop shippers. And then Depop and Mercari are also a couple of places to get a couple of clothing pieces as well to have like with thrift. I'm not certain about like ThredUp or Poshmark or things like that. On to actual legitimate clothing pieces. So these are all of my short sleeve shirts. This one I got years ago during Halloween because it's Jack Skellington. This one is I bought from Five Below that I kind of just cropped into a little crop top that I think I got from Marshalls. It's got the little O-ring, which is common among basic alternative, but it's cute. It works. I like to layer this under blazers. I like layering button downs, so I have this black with gray florals, which is really nice and very comfortable. I think I picked this up from Box Lunch, and I have another floral button down. I really like layering button ups over t-shirts because as long as the pattern is fairly simplistic, you can have like a graphic t-shirt underneath and it works. If you ever want to get like basic t-shirts, I don't recommend getting like expensive basic t-shirts. Michaels, I think Walmart might have like the basic Gillian tees. You can probably get them at fucking Hobby Lobby. But right now, onto long sleeves, or as some may call it, the layering pieces. You'll notice automatically that there is a lot of stripes. These are a pair of tights that I cut the crotch out of, and I cut the bottoms off, and now it's a layering piece that I can put under things. Same thing, only this is fishnets. Just a basic like fucking $5 fishnets that I cut up. This is a turtleneck, your basic TikTok alternative person striped shirt from Hot Topic. This is one of my newest pieces. It's striped, it's got the collars because I fucking love collars. It's really throwing off my white balance, dear God. These are all of my tights that I will either use as layering underneath shirts, or I'll use them as tight. In the case of these were like fucking thigh highs, but what I did is I cut out the toe, because if I wear shoes with them, then I can use them as thigh highs. But if I want to put them on my arms, they are now sleeves. So it's all a matter of just using things to your advantage. I have red fishnet thigh highs. These ones I like to mix and match the red and purple striped arm. Pretty sure I have a pair of like regular fishnets, and then I have a pair of green striped ones that I do not know where they are at because I am horrendous at keeping track of things. Now on to the heaviest collection of any alt wardrobe, aka the hoodies and the jackets and the sweaters. I'm pretty sure this is from Free that I got like when I was a fucking like middle schooler, but it's comfortable, so I wear it. This is a work in progress jacket, but essentially this is the summer version because I was really inspired by Dobby from My Hero Academia's jacket, so I'm working on turning this into something that can kind of pass as the Dobby jacket while not being the Dobby jacket. A creeper hoodie because the only game I play is Minecraft, so why the fuck not? My most unique piece, because I made this out of a blanket, it also is a work in progress. I want to add a black collar and ribbing to the ends, that way there's a little bit more of a contrast. This is the most comfortable thing I own because it's made out of a very fluffy blanket. For a punk, I'm gonna say something really controversial. I don't like denim jackets, and I'm also gonna say something controversial for the general alt community. I don't like leather jackets. I fucking love blazers. Women's, men's, doesn't fucking matter. I have like 4 like dressy blazers. I've got one with stripes, one that's a little bit oversized. I got one that's a little bit more of a trench coat vibe. I've got one with a little bit more patterning. I fucking love blazers. I'm gonna show off my 2 ones that I may wear the most. This is kind of a faux leather material. It looks a little bit your standard moto jacket, but it does button. It looks very shiny on camera for some reason. It's a lot more matte in person, I promise. This again is another blazer that I tend to wear a lot. It's not on a hanger because I tend to wear it a lot, so it's just very comfortable. And I like to layer this whenever I get cold. This is the closest thing I own to a leather jacket. Again, same kind of faux leather material as my blazer, and it has the Sherpa lining for the very cold months because I'm pretty sure I bought this during like February of this year. I'm pretty sure I bought this in February 2021 when it was like fucking frigid outside. I divided my pants into 2 sections. One is all the pants that I can work on based on my work dress code, and 2 is the rest of my pants. Black dress pants, other pair of dress pants. I'm pretty sure those were like women's, and these are from the little boys section because I have no waist and no ass. Again, I'm pretty sure there's some other skinny jeans, and there's another pair of dress pants that I also wear to work. So for stuff that I do not wear to work, these very short shorts that have like a little bit of a velvet floral pattern on them that I find very interesting. Plaid pants. They are also skinny because what kind of fucking alternative eboy would I be if I didn't wear fucking skinny jeans on fucking everything? Speaking of things that are not skinny jeans, these are like my cosplay pants, which might sound weird, okay? But hear me out. For any kind of fantasy, medieval type characters that I cosplay as or have to like do a specific dress up as, because they also work if I'm going for like a dark academia look, they work. Why? Because of this weird butt enclosure. So those are pretty much all the pants that I have because I tend to just fucking live in my black skinny jeans, which I have on right now. Accessory time, aka the lifeblood of any alternative person. It's just everything that we put on our bodies. Basic grommet belt. That's kind of a basic alternative fashion. I have chained belts. I'm pretty sure I have another one, but I think it's too small for me, so I need to fix it. This is a little bit of a corset belt type thing. I have a camo belt as well, and then another pair of star grommet belts. And these are all a variety of different lengths, which is great because some I can put around my waist, some go around my hips, and some are just not necessary, but they're there. This one I made myself out of spare bits of leather and chain. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but the fact that I made it makes it bearable because I feel cool. I have a shark tooth necklace right here. I have a chain necklace, and this is a decoder necklace that I got from, I think, DC. Basic spike collar, skeletons, and then spike collar but in pink. And I'm pretty sure I have like 2 others floating around here somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. Other things that I have: chains, ring, and I'm pretty sure this is a musket ball. I also have a single pair of glasses. Pretty sure I have another one that's like dragon wings. You can't really see my eyes, but I am giving you a judgmental look. I also have earrings and rings, but they are very carefully placed on their little pegboard, and I'm afraid that if I touch it too much, it'll simply all collapse. So I'm not showing them on camera, which I am sorry about. Since I actually need glasses to see, I have these very circle-rimmed ones, because they make me look like a fucking anime boy. I'm a very big fan of snapbacks. I do have a small collection right now. I have a My Hero Academia, I have Jack Skellington, I have another My Hero Academia, but this time it's Bakugo, and then I have a Minecraft one. I do have a smaller wardrobe compared to a lot of different people because I haven't been dressing alternative for the less than a couple of months right now, even though I've been interested in the fashion. A lot of like generic basic pieces, or pieces that aren't necessarily considered alt, but I use them within my wardrobe, thus becoming alt. I do have a couple of ideas to do with it. I want to do a styling video of styling my essentially capsule wardrobe, as well as the DIY projects I'm working on. So if you want to comment down below and tell me about your alternative wardrobe and where you're starting out with, as well as suggestions for video ideas or outfits, I'd love to hear them. And remember to drink your water, subscribe, like, comment, take your medication, and I will see you in a couple days. Bye!